Good morning, guys, and the first thing I'm going to do is to go into game mode 2, which is creative, and I am going to knock out the chromium. I don't ever spam in any blocks when I'm in a survival world. And the reason is that I just have a view that once you spam in even one block, the world is never the same again. So I will have to brave the depths to go and get chromium. I am now on pre-6, so 120 is coming closer. And one of the things that I did notice is that we have these new gates, which is great. Or are they doors? But we didn't have a 2x3 gate. And we should now have a 2x3 gate. Let's see if they've added it on at the bottom. 2x3 gate, here we are. Let's have a look at what we need for these. Right. Oh my gosh. 6 nails and strips and all these planks. Wow, that's a lot of nails and strips. Worth it? Absolutely. I have, of course, built my entire house on basically a 2x2 door or a 1x2 door. I've not really allowed for these new doors, but if you're following my series on the Riverland server, you will know I've already allowed for that. Now, the other thing that we now have that we didn't have before, I believe, is the recipe for Wattle and Daub. So if we have a look at this Wattle and Daub, by applying raw Daub to a placed wattle fence. Right. Aha. And raw Daub is what? By mixing blue dye, raw Daub golden brown is high fertility soil, bauxite sand, red clay and dry grass. So it's soil, sand, grass and clay. It looks like it's any soil. Medium fertility soil. Let's give it a try. Okay, I think I've got my soils downstairs now. I've had to move everything around, but because I was crashing when I put labels on, I haven't got things labelled, which is why I can't find anything. Right, let's take some of this. And we want some sand, not slate sand, chalk sand. That's stone, rock, sand. Okay. And then the one was clay and grass, wasn't it? Now, can we use red clay? I think we can. If so, let's try. Yep, red clay. And I bet grass is the one I haven't got much of. I've got 26. It's enough. I've got a stack of grass actually. Okay. Well, let's just try with one. So it was sand. I think it was in the top one. Soil. 2 grass. And clay. Ooh. Raw Daub Ashen. That's 12. Oh. And we've got, that's bamboo. No. We had wattle. I'm not sure we had. Let's look at wattle fence. Sticks and a knife. We can do that. So if we put a knife and sticks, okay. Oh, they make 5 each. That's brilliant. Okay. So if we look at the handbook, so Wattle and Daub, we're doing Ashen by accident. Raw Daub, yeah, we have it. Wattle and Daub is made by applying raw daub to a placed wattle fence block. After the initial 10 daub to create the block, you can apply up to 2 more raw daub to create a totally smooth wattle and daub. Wow. So I've got 12. Oh, it works. All right. So in fact, you make the 12 you need. Okay, let's have a look at this. All right, I do everything indoors, as you know. That's your fence. Oh, and it takes the 10. It takes the 10. And that's your smooth one. Oh my word. I now want to make more, don't I? So I'm going to take one of these, one of those, because we make so much of this. 2 of these and 1 of those. Okay, let's get that down there. So if we put another fence post, oh my word. So you can create texture from Wattle and Daub. I wonder how, do you get it up? Look at that. Oh my. Oh my goodness, guys, this is a nice building material. Let's have a look out here. Wow. Oh my word. Let's put a piece of wattle fence down. Let's leave a gap. And another one. Yeah, that's the fence. So, your first effort is that one. And then the second effort is, let's make some more. Oh, this is addictive. And I love it with the chalk sand. It looks beautiful. Okay, so this time you just right click and that gives you that basic block. Right click again, you've got this block. And then if I right click again, you've got this. So you've got 3 of these beautiful textures. Look at that. Wow, that's a look, isn't it? That's a great look. So basically, from just a few materials that we can all find, soil, chalk sand. Does it work with low fertility soil? That's the one I couldn't pick up from the H desk. Yeah. Low fertility, any soil, different sands I presume would give different colours. This is very exciting because this is a new building material that looks fantastic. Have I got any other sand? Shale. Oh my word, let's have a look at this. Too exciting for words. So let's have a look at this one. Okay, so we want, yeah, 4 will do. 4 of those. Clay, this, Hang on. That is shale sand. Can I only make one at a time? Oh. Wattle. Blue wattle and daub. Raw daub, right. Blue. Oh, so what daubs have we got? That is the basic daub. Sorry, this is ashen. That is light brown. And that's made with anything, by the look of it. Peridotite, chert, peridotite. Oh, I'm just looking at these different sands. See, it's only giving me chert or peridotite, whereas raw daub brown is slate. Blue clay. Does it go to red clay? No, it's blue clay. Ah, so maybe, guys, what a learning process this is going to be. What a learning process. But I have a funny feeling that this is going to give us a lot of building options and some very, very nice ones as well. So let's try that sand with this blue clay and see whether that works. All right, does this work with blue clay? Let's try that. The clay may make a difference. It does. It makes the brown. Wow. Okay. So, oh my word. That's the basic. We'll need another one, don't we? We need another two. Yeah. Getting very excited about this. Yeah, here we go. So this one is the basic brown. Press again, it goes to that one. Basic, press again. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Oh my. How many variations are we going to get on this? How many different colours of sand? How many different colours of clay? I love this one, don't you? When I think that people have gone through a huge amount of trouble to make plaster look old, to make bricks look old, to give texture to walls, and you've got it. You've got it. And also, unless I'm not mistaken, this brown colour is going to meld with these other colours too. Let's just see whether that's true. That's the basic, that's the middle, and that's the smooth. All right, so you have basic, oh, middle, oh my word, look at that, guys. And partner it with some beautiful fencing. Oh my gosh, so excited. So excited. I'm going to need a Wattle and Daub chest. Let me see. That's not empty. That's not empty. That's empty. Let me just decant what I've made so far into there. Let's have a look. Ashen. I mean, we were lucky to be on chalk sand. So, have we got peridotite sand anywhere? That's going to make the brown one, isn't it? Gosh, let's have another look. So we've got brown, light brown, weathered brown, blue, ashen, tan. Oh, here we are. So we've got tan, ashen, blue, we have to add this. So the basic colours are light brown, weathered brown, tan, ashen, brown, golden brown, light brown. Oh my word. Right. That is a basic. Ashen is a basic. Blue, you add a litre of blue dye. Interesting. Brown is a basic. Golden brown is a basic. Oh, this comes from sandstone. Oh, wow. Raw daub. That's fine. And the weathered brown. Yeah, so the only one I think is this blue colour. That's the one. Wow. Let me go back to, let me just close that and go back to Wattle. So, using these, I believe you can make all these. Yeah, with the basic colours apart from the blue. And that deeper grey blue is the one where you need the dye. Wow, I am thrilled. I am very, very thrilled. Just pop all this wattle. Let's keep that. That's dye and grass. You can make wonderful houses at the beginning of the game from this. It's clay, sand and soil. Oh my gosh. I am thrilled with that. Absolutely thrilled. Wow. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are as thrilled as I am. Anything that helps us build better. And I was just thinking that, I mean, so many of us, we live in the most awful dirt huts to start with. Well, if we got a bit of sand, a bit of clay, I know clay may be a big ask in the future, but there's lots of red clay. Look at that. Ooh, no more dirt huts. We'll have Wattle and Daub, please. Wow. And if we look at Wattle and Daub, I mean, I even like the wattle fences, I must admit. So Wattle and Daub, do we get roof blocks in this? We don't. Yet. Wow. But we get wooden roof blocks that would go very well. I'm going to leave those there. They're just too nice for words. Let's leave them there as little exhibitions, shall we? So nice. Now, what else has changed? I'm on pre-6. That recipe has got me so excited. It's unbelievable. I'm excited about the new 2x3 gates. They fit so, so well. Now, the other thing I do want to check are the sailboats, because I'm looking at making one out of birch. Right. Build a sailboat. rollers, firewood, plumb and squares, nails and strips, resin, rope, rat lines. Oh my gosh. Firewood is easy. We can do that. Plumb and squares, we've done that. Nails and strips, we don't know how many. Resin, we have resin, we don't know how many. And rope. And again, we don't really know how many. Now, I've been collecting some materials for this in here. But I think what I need are some blocks for firewood. So you'll see from this, I haven't made the nails and strips yet, but I've collected some wood. I don't yet know if it's enough. I've collected some rope. That's easy. It's 3 vines or 3 reeds. And also I've made 2 of these plumb squares, which are so easy to make. So that's all underway. But next thing to do is to go and get something for firewood. And I happen to have the ideal thing for firewood, which are pine trees. So I'm going to take these pine trees down and use these for firewood. But I will transport them over to my site in wood form. Let's take down the next one as well. It's a cheaper way of taking firewood with us. Nice. Okay, and I need to replant. It's a lot of leaf clutter coming down, isn't it? My goodness. I don't mind that, but I must replant immediately. 16. I suspect that that's going to be enough. Oh no, a heavy temporal storm is approaching. Let me get these 2 trees, pines, planted before I do anything else. I am so excited by that wattle and daub. And I think we're going to have to build something out of that, don't you? There we go. Wow. I'm heading back in because there's a heavy temporal storm approaching. Now, there are a couple of lines in the update notes that have me very interested. I'm looking for anything about sailboats, and no, you can't move a boat. The handbook actually says building a sailboat starts with rollers, okay? Place the rollers in a flat area, making sure the blue highlighted schematic strip is in water. It doesn't tell you how many. But one thing it does say is you have to build a boat next to the water. You can't move the boat. And I think that's very interesting. Yeah, build a sailboat. This is it. It says sailboats are constructed on land and then rolled onto the water. They cannot be picked up. But what it does say in the new notes is that they can be deconstructed with a saw. That probably means you go back to wood and planks and stuff like that. So you can take them apart, but you can't pick them up as an entity. That's why you have to build them where you're going to use them. And then the other thing it said is they fixed a glitch where the sailboat, and I have to say, having sailed a lot, I thought this was hugely funny. It said it fixed a glitch where the sailboat was glued to the player when relogging on the sailboat. The thought of having a sailboat glued to you, oh my goodness. But the other information was burning sailboats do not disappear. So obviously you can set fire to sailboats. Does this mean that we have to have a lightning conductor on top of the mast in case we get hit by lightning? I have done a lot of sailing with carbon fibre masts, and I've done a lot of windsurfing, which you would call sailboarding in America, with carbon fibre masts. And I tell you, if there's a lightning storm, you get off a windsurfing board into the water, or preferably on shore. What you don't do is stay close to a carbon fibre mast. So I just wonder if the devs are going to make us have lightning conductors to top our sailboats catching fire, or whether they're just saying don't try and light a fire near it, or don't build it next to pit kilns, but it is going to catch fire. As you can probably see, I am pretty enthusiastic about all this. Now, the one thing I do want to check, and what we are in April, right? Okay, I don't know whether it will still be frosty at my other build. Is it? It's not frosty here. Right, we've come into summer. Apparently we can now get frost on plants. We'll have to wait till next winter to find out. But the frost overlay looks pretty good. So we're coming into summer, which I think is a great time for building sailing boats. Right. So I'm going to continue with my preparations for building a sailing boat. And I hope I see you in the next episode. Bye bye, my friends.